to the Lovely Radio Show with your host, Miss Toy, my co-host, K Wise, J Pad the Juggernaut. Speak Low will probably fly through here in a little bit, like Eddie Kane. And of course, we always bring, you know, good music back to radio. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring that every time. So if y'all was in a lovely mix, thank you for listening to the lovely mix. KY's on the lovely mix this week. You know what I'm saying? Speak Low said he got me next week. But we gonna keep on giving y'all nothing but love for the lovely mix right before the show. And tonight, we got a special guest that's gonna come through, and we excited about that. But what we gonna talk about tonight is some major stuff going on. Did y'all see the Apple Vision Pro headset yet? The one
No,
you
I
can
didn't
see
see it yet,
clear,
but I knew it was coming.
you can see straight. Yeah, Apple when it made the goggles of all goggles, and you know what I'm saying. So you can actually see through it. So if you have them on, you won't be running into stuff. And so we'll get into that. Y'all can y'all can look that up during the show, and that way we can tap back into that. But it's also Black Music Month, y'all.
Yes, it is.
I'm excited. I'm excited because we make music every day. We drop music consistently. And in order for us to shine a light, we need a special month. Now, we might be sharing the month, but everybody listens to music as far as I'm concerned. It's
Yeah, we
nobody in my
sharing
life.
it.
You know what I'm saying? It's nobody that I know personally. Even Smoke listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep dropping music, and we gonna share the platform with other artists that's still dropping music and submitting the music. You guys, I have over 40 submissions. You know what I'm saying, of music. So thank you to all the artists
Woo!
that submit your music to the Lovely Radio Show. We appreciate you contributing to the show and the Lovely Mix, because that's what it's all about. That's how you get your flowers. That's how you get your roses. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
want it was something else that Goons had put up, the
I
MLC.
can
Now,
I can I
go
can
ahead, JJ.
just jump in real quick and say this.
Go ahead.
Here in Pittsburgh, there's an issue going on with the Juneteenth celebration that they're supposed to be having downtown.
Mm,
Now, all of a sudden, the state wants to shut it down,
right.
and that's pretty interesting. They had to have the NAACP and community leaders actually get on the news today and push for them to put this thing back on. It's supposed to happen in less than 2 days, and in less
Hey,
than and they cut that thing off before 2 days before two
mm-hmm.
days 2 days before this stuff was going on. So you can't tell me that the politics don't exist and this black music thing doesn't face challenges in this day and age. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And for those of y'all that don't know, Pittsburgh is one of those cities where the balance is definitely not tipping our way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna speak out and speak up on it right now and say, hey, look, get some new lawmakers in here. Get some new lawmakers in here. Get some new blood in here. You know what I'm saying? We got a black mayor. Mayor need to start stepping up and doing something, and letting this be known, because this is supposed to be a free event,
Mm-hmm.
and it's free for the whole entire community. And this is Black Music Month. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
like that's really a shame. And I just wanted to speak up and speak out on that.
that's
Man,
right,
get
JJ.
y'all get y'all shit together.
Man, for real. You know, you only
Facts.
taking away from the youth that won't, be able to express themselves later. So if we don't fight for them, they won't
Right.
be able to say anything. So
Yeah, they had an all-star lineup. Toward that, Carl Thomas, KRS-One, all kind of. I can't even name all the people. That It's supposed to be a 3-day event. You know what I
right,
mean? And they're making up little
going
little
out there,
wishy-washy shit. You know what I'm
wishy.
saying? Kind of like, yeah, some wishy-washy shit to make sure that it don't go down. Because they've been
Mm-hmm.
trying to shut it down now for like a couple of years,
Wow.
and they took it to the state capital. They took it to Harrisburg, and and they got it taken away. You know what I mean? Which is kind of some foul
Hey,
shit.
stay Pat. Speak low. What's up, Speak?
Speak what
Peace,
up?
peace. What up, everybody?
Can't
That's
call
mom
it.
saying what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because we got us a special guest tonight, and I'm happy, to share my platform for whatever reason that we can share each other's music or whatever it is. But this month is Black Music Month, so I'm able to bring in a specialist, for this special occasion. And shout out to everybody that's in my chat. And even if you're just listening, I would like to welcome in Rnb Souleffect TV to the lovely radio show. Y'all give them his roses. What's up? What's up?
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Yeah, I was having kind of troubles get in.
Man, we was waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? We know how this thing is over here. They want us to have a little bit of trouble. But introduce yourself, my loved one.
Yes, my name is Rashad Khalil Ali. I'm a podcast host and a DJ. I've been doing this independently since 1996. I was like 50 years old. I done
Mm-hmm.
interviewed over 300 artists. Key Lattimore,
Mm-hmm.
After Seven, uh, who else? Riff, High Five, like the list goes on and stuff, But also support, independent, R&B singers as well.
Yes, tell us about your show because it's called R&B Soul Effect, and we was just talking about we love R&B. You know what I'm saying? And every time I
Yeah,
scroll down my page, I get a little bit of everything. And just like you was naming some of the artists, it's a little bit of OJ's down my timeline, mom. I got a little bit of Prince down my timeline. You know what I'm saying? It's not just
yeah.
the dope music and the trap music and the drill music down my timeline. So I appreciate you so much, for that. So tell us about really what is your show about because we need that R&B love. Hey, Auntie.
Yeah, yeah, because around like summer 2016, I got really burnt out, say doing hip hop. So it was the opposite, of what you see, like on my platform.
Yeah.
Because at that time, I thought to myself, hip hop was going different direction, and with the
Mm-hmm.
whole 6ix9ine, all this other crap going on, I was like, man, give me away for this crap. So, and then one day I was in the hospital, and I was like, man, like I need to come with a name. Like if I'm going different genre, I got to be different. So that's
Yeah.
when the R&B soul effect came popped in my head. So the
Yes.
effect part is like special effects, what you see on my page. And rest is all
Yes.
soul music. So I want to bring people, into my world and stuff of what music they
Yes.
like. So since
And what
then,
is that
it's
like?
been taking off.
What is that
You know
like?
what? Yeah,
It's
go
so
ahead.
many classic art. It's so many classic R&B artists, and they don't get their flowers. But what is that like? To be able to go back in time and go grab some of these great artists, Melba Moore. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you're able to touch so many artists that these young artists grab the samples from, but they don't know
Nah, they don't. And because it's like growing up in the '80s, I used that inspiration to what's going on now and stuff.
them.
And
Yeah.
like there were times I done had some young people like, I ain't never heard this song or that song. Hey, it ain't my fault. Your mom and dad didn't play the other day in the car, house, or whatever. So I know you had to hear old school music at a birthday party, barbecue, or something. But everybody's different. So my thing
Yeah.
was I didn't want to be like every platform just play videos. Now like I want to educate you, tell you stories about these legends that people don't slept on. So it's more
Okay.
than just a song. So my thing like it's an artist not an unsung, it's just that they don't want to be black artists to be celebrated. So every
Right.
time you see a black artist blowing up the scene, they find a way to limit them down. So that's why I
Hmm.
get hit up. Be like, hey, do so got a social media? And I'd be like, yeah, they do. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So that's why I say that for me, yeah, I don't follow nobody's rules. I mean, I've been my own person since my own man since day one. So I'm glad people
Well,
enjoy
welcome
what
to
I
the
do.
goddamn Ville. Yeah, welcome to the Ville. You at the right
Exactly.
place. Right. You don't
That's
listen to
right.
nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody direction. Sorry, mom. I'm just telling on myself a little bit, but we best friends now. We best friends. We the same age. She said we the same age. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's Black Music Month, and we had to celebrate you and give you your flowers. You're always so supportive of other artists, such as myself, and I don't know who else you support, but the support that I feel from you is so genuine and so real. Like, how do you have time to pick and choose who you want to show love to?
But you know what? In this business, you really got to be careful who you support. Because you could be a fan of an artist from a distance, but my experience, meeting celebrity figures is like day and night. A person could act like they got good energy on camera, but soon as
Yes,
the camera's rolling and stuff, it's like a nightmare. And I came
exactly.
across to one female rapper that's famous. I don't want to mention her name, but I had to put her in check about a decade ago.
Hmm.
And I'm a question her like, wait a minute now, like you telling us, Black Pride, this and that, but I'm seeing a totally different individual. Like nigga, who is you? So crazy. But I don't want to mention the name because I ain't trying to, have TLZ or how we unlock, check me, like that. But anyway,
No, we just don't need them kind of viral moments. We ain't them, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Love, we can
yeah,
love. R&B.
but yeah, but I do want to give you like your flowers, Toy, because let me tell you, I mean, I've been a fan of yours. Like when I first saw you on Rap City BET, and I
Yes.
was like, man, who is that? Because at the time, here it is, it was like Luda Kill, Foxy Brown, Trina, the you, and was like the Brat. I mean, y'all were just killing it. You know what I'm saying? Exploding. So,
But
and
I ain't
just
had
being
no
a
hits
fatty,
though. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? They told me I ain't had no hits though. How
yeah,
you know about me? How
yeah.
you know about
Hey, so I mean, our peaks game what game needs to be peaked. You feel me? So
me?
where everybody else is
Exactly.
running around, I'm right here. No, but I bought like I remember when I see you and stuff, and I bought like your first CD. So I've been a fan since then, man.
Thank you, that girl. And shout out to Japan and you as well. And that's why we wanted to make sure we celebrate our real ones on the Lovely Radio Show. We always give so much love, and then when you look back, you're like, wow, who was actually sharing the love back with me? You know what I'm saying? I really didn't
Yeah,
see many, and I wasn't doing it for that. But also, when the stats show and the people pop up again and again in the memories, it started making me realize who I really want to have on my platform, and people that show love and make the love easy, not hard. You know what I'm saying? So being
yeah.
in this business is hard enough. And with my co-hosts, they understand. You know what I'm saying? In the music, we try to speak different codes and messages and different things to keep each other uplifted. What do you think is some of the reasons why artists don't put the good messages in the music?
It is because everybody they feel like, well, if I be too honest, ain't nobody gonna hear me. Just like I give you an example, that whole pandemic situation they had back in 2020. Here it is. You had all these damn R&B singers singing about
Mm-hmm.
love, and that's cool. But just take the time to talk about what's going on in the world, man. People, they'll commit suicide because they're so used to going out, being outside, and this and that, and they're
Yeah.
not doing that. And
Mm-hmm.
I done had conversations with several people, and they so afraid like they might, the artist might step away from them. I mean, Michael Jackson ain't never, been afraid of how he felt about the world.
Oh.
Usher did a song. He never been afraid how he feel about the world. Nobody, but
Mm-hmm.
we don't have like we used to. It's like like we don't have that Black Men United. We don't have that. I forgot what it was a song called Freedom, where they had like all the female rappers and the R&B singers coming together for the Black Panther soundtrack back in the mid '90s. We don't have that no more because the problem with
Same
it though
game.
it is our egos got so high up our ass is ridiculous. Like you don't see it, but like, you don't see artists popping up in videos supporting each other. You don't see none of that shit. So it's funny how the game changed overnightly like that.
Yeah.
And
What
but
do you
I mean,
What do you
uh,
guys think? Y'all chime in too on that same, question. What do you think? Why don't they put the messages in the music? Don't
Mainly,
speak at the same time. Yeah.
mainly because like the record label think it doesn't sell, or they don't want our people to be smart,
Yeah.
basically.
uh,
So
Because the only reason it's not selling is because you guys are not pushing it the same way. It's not a hard push when it's not
right,
negative. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
right.
There's always room for a message, and
Miss?
I
uh,
think that you know what I'm saying, like real rap. You know what I mean, like. And I'm a firm believer that exists no matter what genre that you're exercising it in, and we have to be accountable and responsible to that. And
Mm-hmm.
I really think that mainstream pushes a certain agenda, and they try to
Yeah.
push that
yeah.
agenda off to the side. And it's up to
Leora
us responsible individuals to keep that message recycling around and make sure that
Leora
it
said
dies.
it. Leora said it on the Breakfast Club. He said, I got a family to feed, so the negativity is going to, continue to feed his family, and that's pretty much all he cares about. So if you getting a major record deal, just like what you send me, K Wise, shout out to all the females that's in the business. But one thing that they can work on, y'all, is that you don't have the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You can have the beauty and the bars, but I feel like if you went viral and start building a buzz on your own, that if the label come in and you giving them a percentage and you don't really know about the business, it's time for you to step back, and just get some counseling, get some
It's
kind of,
time to go back to school for real.
you really have to at this point, because now you're sitting on interviews and y'all think that it's a game, just being on an interview, spewing all your business. And when people know that they can play you, you know what I'm saying, they skate all over your ass like you an ice skate ring. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure do
one thing
like you ice.
you got to make sure, and this is one
Yeah.
thing, if you don't have one person you trust, then you playing yourself in this business. You got to have somebody that you can go and say, hey, what you think about this? Let me read this, contract with you. And you know anything about contracts, you got to start about some of these things. And if you guys don't, bless you, if you guys do not, have the courage to do that, then how the fuck you in here dropping music? You can't even ask nobody no question
Yeah.
that can help your ass. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So these viral moments, what I'm saying is the positive messages get so way out of control that everybody think, that what they saying is the truth. So, I can't fight
Yeah.
against motherfuckers who want to go against the truth.
We in the
You
era of
know.
facade.
Go ahead, speak.
We in the era of
Yeah.
facade.
Hold on, Army. Go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead. You good.
No, I said we in the era of facades. Everybody, everybody want to look a certain way. Everybody, everybody want their life to be a certain way. So they not doing the old R&B to where you got Lenny who told the girl he loved her for a long time, and we was like, man, we was feeling it. Nowadays it's just facade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the same people. I mean, Future, I'm gonna throw you under the bus to tell you about Molly's and Percocet and don't even do it. You feel me? So,
Right.
Saudi, to make you believe that I do this, you know what I'm saying, and to make you feel like this because that is what's popular. And see, when you do what's popular, eventually that will play out faster than you being genuine. So, yeah, we gonna stay on this post on this R&B for sure, but we gonna definitely put the positive messages back into the music, because if you do it over and over, right? It comes
Yep.
true. So if you're saying this negativity over and over and over again, then what do y'all think was supposed to happen to our music?
It's called manifesting.
So they manifest this
Exactly.
negativity. Did they
Yeah,
manifest?
they do. I mean, they do, because if you really look at it, like mainstream, kind of like is pulling them strings, and the artists are puppets. You know
Where's
what I'm saying? So
Senor?
it's almost like kind of like when
I'll see
when
you
people
on
get signed to
vacation.
these deals and they get all this mainstream play and this, that, and the third. It's almost kind of like they're pushing that agenda and saying, all right, artists, you got to sound like this, you got to say this,
Yeah.
you got to be like that. And it's not even like artists have any creative control. I mean, I'm looking at contracts and I'm seeing it right then and there. They have no creative control. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They
They're just
don't.
going along for the
Yeah.
ride, and it is what it is. You know
They
what I mean?
don't.
And that's why you see what you see.
Mm-hmm.
They
Go
don't. You
ahead.
know why? Because have these artists being pimped. That's all it is. Without
Exactly.
even noticing there. Because whenever I look at some of these new school female artists,
Okay.
they all sound the same. They all
Mm-hmm.
dress alike. I mean, how many songs? I mean, how many albums, EPs, whatever you could talk about? This band that broke my heart. Look, we done heard that like 3 albums ago. You on your fourth and fifth album.
Exactly.
Like tell me something I don't know. I already been knowing years ago, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
bad part about it, because there's no creativity into it. Because we live in a time where these independent artists it's like they don't care about what's going on in the business. And I know to try to educate so many hard headed people is ridiculous. There's some that actually listen to me, but they don't. But the rest of them don't care. All they care about is, man, like I gotta be in the red carpet. I gotta have 1 million views. Listen,
Yeah.
if you're not doing your business, that's a problem. Like I got a cousin live in California. He lives in Crenshaw, and he's one day he told me, he said, "Yeah, man, like all I want to do is focus on just being an artist. I don't want to focus on the business." I said, "Dude, you gotta be there, man, at the meetings at all times. Artists is just a hobby. I'll tell you, be an artist when you record a song, shoot a video, photo shoot, doing all the artist stuff. But when it comes to the business, it comes to your money, you got to be there.
Yeah.
If you leave it up to somebody that you put a trust in, you're gonna get fucked in fast. So be on the lookout for that.
That's why we
KY.
got that's why we got movies like Ray.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Cadillac Records, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big facts, because the people keep forgetting, yeah, it's music, but it's also business. They say the
Yep.
music business. They don't just say music. It's there's music, then there's the music business. You got to
Hmm.
know exactly what you're
That's
doing when you're
okay.
dealing with the business.
Senior records coming soon. Everybody
Oh
who
yeah.
didn't get their publishing, senior records. You know what I'm saying?
Steal your records.
That's
Oh
next
yeah.
year's deal in
Yeah.
my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, next year, maybe. Let's do that. We can't do that
You
during
know,
Black.
because yeah, because like audio music is very important because like you can take the songs and you can make deals with like commercials, do other stuff to grow and invest, and things like that. Besides always, lean on okay, like who's gonna play my record, who's gonna buy my record. You know what I'm
Who's
saying?
gonna buy it?
And
Exactly.
and artists of today don't think like that. And like you look at like Atlantic Records, and I said this about like 2 years ago. I was like, some of the new school artists that signed to a label for one, they ain't able to bill. Here it is. Some of the artists have been signed to the label for like 5, 6 years. Ain't never been on no 30, 40 city tours.
Yeah.
They doing stuff like what the independent artists doing. It's one
Yeah.
thing if an independent artist is like 5, 6 shows a year, that's cool. But
It
if you're not
is.
open up for anybody big, that's a problem. Because they
Yeah.
just see it's a recuperate to pay the money for was it Cardi B, Bruno Mars, and I think Addison Pack and whoever else part of the top artists and
Hmm.
stuff. So to me, that's a slap in the face. Why be signed to somebody that you ain't getting nowhere?
And then out of
That
that
doesn't make
budget, you
sense.
gotta pay 250 for the radio to play the music that you didn't even
Yep.
write. So when people talk about somebody with hits, y'all gotta understand that somebody behind this whole machine gets the whole check, and the artist that you so busy want to compare me to don't get the whole check like I do, right? And we
Yep.
register the music and we do all of that. The label do that for them. They don't even know how the splits work. They just was told by the manager. You feel me? This is how this is why we do the lovely radio show, because I want y'all to know it's the difference between independent and being a signed artist. When you're a signed artist and y'all feel like everybody got those hits, that one artist don't have that hit. That's the label's hit. That's the producer's hit. That's even the director of any movie, successful video that happens. That's the people behind the scenes hit. You know what I'm saying? But when you
Yep.
get a part, be a part of a major hit and you own part of it, you have to understand that that is longevity. I don't look for short money. I look for money in the back end. And as a new artist, they thought that I was a little bougie or big headed or whatever. And because I wanted to know, if I don't do this money up here, what the back end look like. And they never probably had a female artist ask them about no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need a bunch of this money. It's my money up here, but I think I'll be all right because I didn't quit my day job. While y'all wanted me to be doing all of this stuff for Hollywood, I had to make sure I kept my mind sane for this business. So if you're doing other things like having a hobby, knowing how to go get some other money besides the money that people always trying to, oh, I gotta get. I ain't chasing a damn thing in this business. You feel me? It's gonna always come to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted y'all to understand that when you go from a major deal like I did, and then you get a paid release like I did, you know what I'm saying? That's the hit that I'm able to
Yep.
own my own music after I leave a major label. You know what I'm saying? So ownership is everything, and that's why we talk about publishing and ownership over here on the Lovely Radio Show. And if you're not familiar with it and you need some consulting, there are plenty of warriors on this panel that you can actually tap in. If you're a producer, I have producers that do consulting. JPad also does mobile studios. It's so many different ways, that you can actually get the information. And just like you, Rashad, it's so many ways that people can ask, how can I help you? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And how can we help you more? Is it sharing? Is it putting comments under the post? Like, we need to communicate with each other and let each other know how that can help us. And, while everybody else is
Yeah.
doing it for free.
I just thought about
Yeah.
it. A real famous story that was just out there not too long ago was how long it took Anita Baker to own the rights to her masters.
Mm,
She literally had to have that dude Chance the Rapper, you know what I'm
mm,
saying, help her negotiate to get
yes.
the masters that everybody see. That's exactly what Miss Toy said. Like, everybody think that they see exactly what's going on and they know what's going on, but
Mm,
behind the scenes you starting to realize 20 something odd years, that how long is her career, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, and she just got
Yep.
her masters, I think, in like 2022.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why you need to
Yeah.
stay up on your business, and the business is always changing. So you got
It's
to stay
always.
up on your terminology, know exactly who is supposed to be who, how many people it takes to run a successful music business, and stay up on that shit if you're really in the business of music.
We just
Yeah,
lost a
because
great Tina Turner too. You know what I'm saying? And she owned her music up
yeah,
into the the last few years. She just sold her catalog, and that's kind of sad to me. But I know that she worked and fought a hard fight throughout her whole career. Go ahead, or I know that you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
are you telling me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but the thing is, it's like it's sad too because I be seeing my art sell the catalog, from it after they done fought so hard trying to get it. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, whatever I created is going down with me. I ain't sell this shit for
It's
nothing.
going down with me.
Yeah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, and some artists don't think about it. Like you gotta have a setup plan. Like if you got kids, so you can pass it down to them. You know what I'm saying? But also prepare them what's to come. That's the thing that people don't think about that and stuff. Because outside like just like I created Rnb Souleffect Tv, people say, man, like you should have it on BET. I'm not doing none of that shit. That shit going down the shit with me to the day I die. You know what I'm saying?
Not
I
selling
can't
that.
picture, but yeah, because once create something that built, it's like why sit here and throw it away, because the wheel ain't broke, why try to fix it and stuff, But I think too, on top of it, why some people sell it because you have like different companies, hit you up say, hey, well, I
Hmm.
give you $300 million if you give me this. The money sounds good, but the bad part about it, you're not gonna get those checks. What I'm saying, like the royalty check, like you normally do. And the bad part about it, they can take your songs, take
And
your
do
voice
whatever.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, ain't nobody doing all that. So that's why I say it's sad.
It really is. It really is. And I'm thankful, that it's so much information that y'all learn from this show that even in this short amount of time, we giving y'all so many jewels and dropping so much information on you. You won't even know what to do. So you should be taking some notes when you listening to the lovely radio show, or use your screen recorder and wipe the screen off first. You know what I'm saying? I know it's dirty. You know what I'm saying? Get your sanitizer and then get the phone and record the show. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you have to stop for a minute what you're doing and reorganize. You know what I'm saying? If you got to redecorate, like we were
Yeah,
saying, I was talking to my auntie. They always changing something on Instagram. So she was like, "I can't share the post." I said, "Yes, you can." They moved it like furniture down at the bottom, and you got to just look at the screen now. So you got to organize your life and your catalog the same way. You know what I'm saying? You can't drop it the same way you did the last time. So now we organizing different things. Of course, I'm very spontaneous with music because just like any trending topic, I jump on the shit because my mind works just that fast. And so I like when artists come with new music. When you guys hear something new, what is your first reaction? Because sometimes we forget that some people do make good music. You know what I'm saying? It's still good music out there. It's still some fucking good music. What do you
yeah.
think, Shot?
You know what? I mean, I get emails every day and stuff, and with me, it's like I think what it is because I do I do express, about okay, like if you go to call yourself a singer, for one, you gotta put some soul in your voice, and you sing a song. You don't have to be the greatest singer of all time, but you gotta have feeling in your music. Just
Hmm.
don't sit here singing like you about to go like go over a song like you rehearsing this shit. No, you gotta sing it like you mean it
You on
and
stage
stuff.
already?
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I done had some songs that's dry. I mean, I'd be like, nah, I ain't about to post that shit. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, I'm not. I don't put out the artist. I give them advice,
Yeah.
and so they'll be personally be like, oh man, thank you for the advice. But I say maybe like 70% people send me some. I mean, there's some songs that you can actually put on mainstream radio, and they will knock some of these crap that you hear all the time and stuff. But
Exactly.
I think that we live in a social media world. Everybody think they can do the same thing you can do. It doesn't work like that.
No.
It's like ain't nobody can do what none of y'all can do. Nobody can do what I can do. Some people may maybe do better or whatever, but it's just that my thing is, when it comes to the music, if you're gonna be an artist, you gotta take this game seriously. But at the same time, before you step in, know your business first.
Know your
Just so yeah, when you come in green, it's over and stuff. And I think that's what hurts the people because they get infatuated about what they see on the internet and TV all the time.
and that
Because like when I
one.
first, yeah, because like when I first came in, I was doing console posters for different artists. I didn't care about what was going to record. I didn't care about none of that shit. All I care about what was going on behind the scenes. But as
Mm-hmm.
I got older, I evolved. Once I started figuring stuff out, I said, okay, this is how everything, supposed to be. It's how it's
Right.
done and stuff. So that's
Yeah.
why I hate about this generation, because there are people that's like, I don't know, delayed or whatever, and they act like they know more than you do. I'm like, look, man, I know all about this guy. You tell me something, I've been knowing about this shit almost 30 years ago, bro. So that's
Been
why I
there,
say,
done
we live in, yeah, we live in a complex, delayed world, but yeah, there's a lot of talented artists out there. But like I said, that the only thing that killed R&B was like in the mid '90s when Warner Brothers, Def Jam, all them, when they fired all those R&B departments and replaced for all this other trash we hear today. That's what did it.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
killed R&B and stuff. Then all of a sudden, Soul Train started going away. Planet Groove is gone. They got rid of AJ and Free. Rap City out of here. It is sad. If you would have told me when I was a kid that all the songs gonna be gone, I would never believe it. And it's
This one
sad
is
too, because
this one
kids,
is true. This one is true. And Diddy took
yeah.
all the arm checks and he keeping them to himself. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man,
He destroyed
yeah, he did,
those
man.
R&B single handedly.
Yeah, he's a male gold digger, So I'm sorry, I ain't about to let no grown ass man tell me, walk across the bridge for a fucking cheesecake, nigga. Get your own goddamn cheesecake, nigga. Shit,
Well,
what
goddamn,
I'm
I mean,
saying?
open up
Shit,
the door. Can't whoop ass. You know
man,
what
man,
I mean?
with his shiny suits, but
That's
still,
what I'm saying.
it's yeah,
I meant that. You know what I'm saying? It crossed over. You know what I'm saying? Where R&B was kind of more subtle and everything was more organized. As soon as he put on the shiny suits and got in the shit, it was like, it had to be rapping R&B all together. And it's not R&B and rap together. They join forces with each other, but I feel like they should still be separate,
Yeah.
and still get
yeah,
each other's flowers the way they supposed to. But it's not like that now. Of course, any R&B song you hear, even over here, what I'm saying, y'all send me some R&B, y'all gonna hear me rapping on that bitch because they don't want to hear all that singing and stuff. But I put singing on it because the people who want to hear singing. That's just how we
yep,
go. We try to please everybody. We try to in the music, but we don't do that in real life because I don't give a shit about pleasing people. So don't get what I'm saying
yeah,
fucked up. I'm just saying some real shit right here
yeah,
about the music because I do make music specifically for libraries. So if you're an artist and you still would like to make money outside of your regular catalog, then you go to the libraries and register a whole catalog that you're not putting out yourself. And you just want to make money with that so it can go in TV shows and different things like that. But know the lanes. There are different lanes as an artist you can go in. You can go in as a producer, you know what I'm saying? Of course, and if you go in as a producer, you got to know how to produce, right? You got to
yep,
know how to put the music together. You can't just use this name. But in this rap game, they let everybody be rappers for real, and that's no lie. That's no cap. They let every fucking body be a rapper. So if y'all hear me not saying that I'm a rapper, y'all know I am Go Entertainment. I am Lovely Radio. You feel me? We gonna go ahead and separate our shit. I do rap, but I'm gonna wrap this shit up real quick and let you know we got so many things that's going on. We got a store, MissToyMusic.com, and we just want to celebrate Black Music Month correctly. So if you're supportive of Black business owners, like R&B Soul Effect TV definitely is one of our favorites that come down our timeline. So we want to make sure that we give flowers where it's due. And make sure you tell everybody where they can find you and who you got coming up next on the show.
but yeah, I got like 17 guests coming in. Well, I got the Westman's coming in on I think it's like the June 27th. They're coming in, and then in between like independent artists, and then I'm also going to be interviewing Mickey Howard. Saying that's in the works and stuff like
Oh,
that.
good. The Lovely
But
Radio Show
yeah,
has
you can follow RB.
yes. We love her.
Yeah, like you can follow RB Souleffect TV on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. And
Yep.
I mean, you can see all kinds of variation stuff. So it's not just one thing that you see all the time. It's a collective of a lot of stuff. You guys will like. So that's for sure.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. If you haven't been, going down my timeline a little bit to see what's going on, it's okay. I've been putting more stuff in the stories And I know it's been all kind of strangers up in there, but y'all definitely welcome to go in. My page is public on IG, and you could always go by and check out what we got going on over there. And thank you for the commercial. We always love when our guests support us in any way that you guys can when you have time. And I just appreciate when people put, like you said, he put the effect on it. Like, let y'all know he gonna come to the lovely radio show. You know how
Yeah,
pumped I am, stuff like that.
yeah, like for me, like I was just built different. Like I come from the old school. How it was back in the day when you got people do promote this stuff. These days, everybody acting
Yeah.
like they got a dildo up their ass. I'm like, nah, I can't be like everybody else. So I got to, that's why I'm different. So like, anybody support me, I'm gonna support you back. That's how I roll.
Well, you got that. You got that. You got that all the time. And thank you for coming and joining us over here. You're welcome anytime. Anytime you need me to stop through. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of little vocals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
R&B
you got.
style.
All right, no
I'll be
problem.
right on over there. I'll be right on over there. So y'all make sure y'all go support and share and like R&B Soul Effect TV. And y'all say what's up to all the artists that's coming on the show. We'll be right over there. Make sure you tag us. You know what I'm saying? So we can come in the live if you live on IG. The lovely radio show would definitely let us know. So, tag us so we'll know when you're going live, especially when you got your loved ones over there. I was over there actually when Melba Moore was over there. I was in the
Yeah.
live. She's such a sweetheart. So that's kind of how I came onto your page because she's such
Okay.
like she was so genuine and you know what I'm saying, honest about the music business. And when you talking about these legends, y'all don't know they still fine as wine. All right, they got all
Yeah.
they they got all they sense. We all have our sense, and we know what we want out of life, and we're not gonna just let y'all bamboozle us. So go play
Yeah.
with your
She
mama.
supposed. Yeah, she supposed to be get a Hollywood star sometime. I think like this month or I think next month,
Nice.
1 or 2. But yeah, she definitely deserves her flowers.
Yeah, well
Absolutely.
deserved.
Well deserved. Well, thank you for coming to the lovely radio show. We'll be glad to have you back anytime.
You got it. Say peace out to everybody.
Peace, peace.
Peace. Hey, warriors. So y'all know how we get this shit cracking. You know what I'm saying? Lovely radio show after show. You know what I'm saying? I get to be a little bit ghetto, a little bit of ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
Righteous.
What's
Yeah.
going on, warriors? How y'all doing? And hi to everybody in the chat. And I hope you guys came through to like the video, subscribe over here. Heller, much love. I'm gonna need some more stickers. I had to do a little cover up on my banner. I might need a new one. You know what I'm saying? A bigger banner. But this one is beautiful. So thank you to my warrior who sponsored this banner. That's Heller Inc. And she's in the chat right now. And I still got a few masks and a few more stickers, for Senor. Senor, if you need a mask, I got a mask for you. It's a high mask, I don't want Senor around them haters, you know what I'm saying? There'd be too much going on. Tell us about I Am a Warrior music video sometime. The I Am a Warrior, that was the whole movement, you know what I'm saying? That song came about, when they test my intellect, you know what I mean? And I was in full prayer mode. And Allahu Akbar means God is the greatest, right? And so one day I was just on my Allahu Akbars, and one of my homeboys sent me a track, and when I heard the track, it was saying Allahu Akbar to me. It was saying it back. So I kept, I didn't even record this song right away. I knew this song way before I recorded it, and this is very rare because of the situation that I was in. So I went in, I don't even know, where did I record I Am a Warrior? However it happened, it happened. And it turned into a movement. And right now I am, huh? Oh, I recorded it in Compton. See, that's why I'm saying I black out sometime on these songs. I black out. I black out. But Daniel Rivera, thank you, because he said I couldn't pronounce it. Yeah, Allahu Akbar. I mean, God is the greatest in Arabic, and so I'm just sharing some of my fasting things and ritual things that I do for myself to get myself prepared to be in this business dealing with it. And so this song turns out to be a very, very good shield shall I say, while I was in the club. And so while I was in the club, I'm like, hey, this song, it beat. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them boom, 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 dum, dum, dum. You know what I'm saying? So some days when I was hosting the club in Compton, and I was like, you know what, I'm about to do this song tonight. I know these thugs that I be in here hosting. I mean, it was a multitude of different kind of characters that I host that night. You know what I'm saying? At them clubs that night. Even somebody got on the stage and stole my weed. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. So I'm doing, Allahu Akbar, Muhammad Rasulullah. Like I'm in there in the club doing my thing. And so I do it a couple of weeks and then I go to something else because, that song don't fit every, show playlist. So after I stopped doing it, I'm a warrior. I started getting warriors at the door like, Miss Toy, you ain't did Still Hollywood. You ain't did I Am a Warrior. They started naming the stuff. And I'm like, my song name? Okay. Then my song. Let me go on here. Before I start introducing the guests, I start doing my own show in the beginning of the show every night. So, I go to the studio, before Lovely Radio even got started, I go in the studio and I'm like, I just want a visual while I'm doing this on the mic and all of that. Get me doing my prayers real quick, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. I ain't really trying to do too much for this video. It's just it's raw, so my homeboy shot it and then we put it up on YouTube, before I even knew how to get my page together. So while I'm telling y'all to subscribe over here, I've been through a lot with the music. It's been all over the place. But one thing it haven't never been all over the place is on my BMI. Everything is registered there. So no matter where y'all hear it from all over the globe, if it's Facebook, if it's Twitch, if it's YouTube, thank you for stopping and listening. You know what I'm saying? So some of them views on them, them songs, even though they my earlier hits from my first songs I dropped from my label, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So being a label owner from 2014 to now, that means I've been dropping my own music consistently. I'm on album number 15. The Universe only did one album with me. I only did one album with them. You feel me? So if I got 15 albums, that means I've been working hard with my
Big
fellas.
facts. Big
I've been
facts.
working hard with my fellas from day one. You know what I'm saying? So go on, spit some game, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I give them a couple of bars and then I start saying shit that all y'all gonna be
Oh
going like
yeah.
this. Y'all gotta
Well,
help. Let me roll up.
I guess this would be a good time for Juggernaut's
Boom.
tips of the week.
Yes, a great time for the tip of the week. You got the tip?
All right. Well, this week, my tip is how to balance business and creativity as a musician. The first thing you should do is create a schedule and be organized. I think that's very important. You know what I mean? Like you got to be organized. Create yourself a schedule. Get on a schedule. Get on a regimen. Get on a routine. The second thing I would say is separate your creative space and your business space. So like have a space for business, have a space for creativity. Those two. They do mesh together, but it's also good to keep them separated. You know what I mean? Try to have a separate space where you do business and have a separate space where you're a creative person. The third thing is, which is something that I expertise in, is learning how to do business on the go. If you're on the move, you still need to be able to like say you're traveling a distance, make some time to pull over to the side, get on a rest stop, this, that, and the third, and do your business. You know what I mean? Learn how to do it on the go. It doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Get to it and stick to it. You know what I mean? Learn how to do it on the go. And the fourth one is a very easy one. Make sure you learn how to find help. If you don't know something, find some help. Find some help. And I really think that that'll take you a long way. And those are my 4 tips on
Whoa.
that subject. And appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back with another tip in the near future.
Okay. Well, since we're doing tips, who else want to give a tip? I think tips are really good. If you have a tip, even if it's like dropping some knowledge on today's, current events.
I got a tip. If
Go
you
ahead.
mess with somebody that's real, part of this music business and she's our friend, she got goons that'll back her up, right? So my advice to people, stop putting these little funky, flaky videos out and talking crap because I could have grabbed you, but I ain't even tripped. That's all. That's my tip. That's my tip.
Oh, oh, tip gang, tip gang. Tip
I'm like
gang?
that real.
Oh my
You know what I'm
gang!
saying?
Woo! Tip gang! Hey, and do features with me, and songs with me. We got to talk behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it is. But everybody that's doing videos and things like that, you helping me. I own the music, so you might not want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You might want to rethink it because at the same time, we all doing this for the content, right? But I'm dope in real life, man. I'm dope in real
Yeah.
life. I'm off the
There's a
goddamn
difference
phone.
between the
I'm
internet and
on
real
and off the
life. Just know
goddamn.
that. There's a
I got
difference between the internet and real life. Just know that.
just
And I
know
love
it.
the battle. I love to do funny stuff like that. So
Oh
hey,
my,
I'm Mr. Petty over here.
oh my God,
Petty
I forgot to do
Pendergrass.
the name. You just in my memories, K Wash just did a beat battle with somebody. I forgot. Did you see that in your memories, or you don't be looking at your Facebook memories? It wasn't recently, but it came. It was like you always got your squad with you anytime, even when you
Oh
battle
yeah,
Rico.
me
You
versus
know,
J Tracks.
J Tracks, that's who it was. I said, damn, we was in
Shout
that.
out to
We was
J
in there
Tracks.
talking shit though. J Tracks, much love. You know what I'm saying? It's all fair in war in music because we always down with our warriors. I know I looked at them comments. I said, damn, J Tracks, I'm sorry. The Warriors went in for K Wash. You feel me? We damn fool. Sorry, but not sorry. You know what I'm saying? We gonna ride for our riders. And that's just how I go. And goons, don't you start because today we woke up and we was all over goons. We was like, now what the hell going on? Now who done mess with goons? Oh, they messing with me. Oh, okay, well then that's why. That's why y'all get the warriors. I don't even be knowing what y'all be doing out there. So y'all gotta calm it down, tone it down, do the music. Do the music and do it a little faster. You feel
Yeah,
me?
and if we ain't bothering you, don't bother us.
I told
Exactly.
you. Get the fuck from round here, flossing. Get the fuck from round here. That's what the fuck I said. Listen to what I said. If you don't start finding the other little shit. Talking about I flew you out, only said flew you out because I flew you out because I want to put you in there. I ain't talking about that. Just get the fuck from around here. You know when that
Yeah,
old lady be in there, let's go. My nose, just go. Get your ass from around here. That's all. That's all. It ain't. Get your little dog too. Get your little dog. Get your little rat cat. Just go. Just go. Get your
oh
little
my
poodle.
god.
We
Yeah.
like real shit over here, and we will keep in tune with each other just to make sure that we all on good terms and everything is good around here. You know what I'm saying? We check on each other in the Ville, and the temperature be high sometime through the night because I feel like that devil's hour 333. Y'all be up when motherfuckers be sleeping. Y'all be up there doing the devil's work. You know what I'm saying? So when the
Well, and not only that, but I'm a Jimmy Superfly Snooker on top of that and say, look, we be
Tell 'em,
working
Slicker.
with each other. We be working
Come
with each
on,
other for
Slicker.
real.
Tell them.
This is not nothing that we do just to be showing y'all
Yes,
that we're
coming on
sitting here
here.
on a screen together. We be behind the scenes working together. Like
Yeah.
we rely on each other's skill sets, knowledge,
Clockwork.
you know what I'm saying? Just good camaraderie and realness. You know what I'm saying? Like
And we
this is
make money
something that
together. For
we do
real with
for real. Like we
This
don't
the
do this for
squad.
fake. We do this for real.
This the
Yeah, we
squad. We ain't playing over here.
Yeah, we ain't playing.
Y'all think because I'm quiet and nice, I won't do nothing?
Exactly.
the
Like, you know what I'm
Warriors
saying?
was on
I
one.
already
You
had
could
to
have went
address what I've
on
had to
one. You
address
could have went
online.
on one.
And I know that anybody that was watching, they seen me say what I had to say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when y'all playing with people's names,
I
y'all
don't sneak
playing with
it. I don't play with
this,
people.
that, and the third. No, we ain't playing like that. You know what I'm
And the
saying? We're
people
we're
that's
real
watching
business
for
people.
those people, just know this. I don't give a fuck if you watching. I'm not quiet
No,
for nobody who started some shit with me and can't
no.
finish it. You'll never be able to rest. Don't ever fucking play with no warrior and think that shit is gonna be over with because you feel like you put your narrative out there and look what I said and then she didn't say anything and then look what happened and oh my god they made a song and then oh my god all this dramatic ass hip hop. My nigga, this hip hop. This is
Especially
real shit.
when people be extending their hand. Like we be extending our
I've been
hand to
nice.
y'all.
I
We don't
push
gotta
it
do that
out.
shit. Like we
I
be
push
extending
it
our
out.
hand to y'all for real.
Listen,
We
that's my
showing y'all
own
love,
time.
like low key. We be showing y'all love, and we don't even gotta do that shit for real. Like
and we
keep it
don't.
corporate, or you gonna see the other side. That's just what it is.
Well, let me just show y'all. Uh, I don't give a shit. Welcome to the lovely radio show. Hi,
What's
everybody.
up, Tiff?
Yeah, so
What's going on, Tiff?
my in studio guest, and yes, I am looking fly today. Mama is
Hey.
mad at me.
Woo,
You know what I'm
woo,
saying?
woo, 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 woo,
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, my mom put the big eye.
woo.
Yeah, we act a fool, you know what I'm saying? Because Warriors is in the Ville, you know, and we keep it kind of lightweight too. We keep it lightweight at the same time. Dallas, now put your hand down. Take your hand down off your mouth, Dallas. Your hand down.
Hey, that's my man. What up, Dallas? What's
The
going on, bro?
Warriors go crazy over here. That's why they love Miss Toy, and that's why they hate Miss Toy. Because you know, at the same time, you got to have both. It's a balance. It's a balancing act. And so when I get on this mic, I love it and I hate it at the same time. It make me money and it make me mad at the same time. That I got to keep working it hard. Tell y'all how the fuck I feel and don't play with me. So when we doing the music, this is really what it is. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tuning in every Thursday, because at 6 p.m. we giving y'all the lovely mix. Speak low. What kind of hits you got up in your lovely mix over there? I know you said you sending it next week, but man,
there's gonna be some slumpers, a whole bunch of heaters on it.
because we got some new shit dropping, and I can't wait till he serves some of y'all. Because in that damn lovely mix, that's why
Oh yeah.
I got y'all digging in the crates now for the lovely mix, and I'm loving it because every week y'all make our job a lot easier and just put the music that needs to be played on the lovely mix. And I just want to salute all three of y'all. I already know. You got slumpers. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong, or you can't go wrong giving me no 30-minute mix. I'm just saying, it's some people that will go wrong. They will fuck that all up. They will. I'll be like, now what was this? How was this? No, we ain't
Yeah.
playing the whole thing. You feel me?
That
So
part.
if you put
That
me in the
part.
mix and you put your new music in the mix, you did yourself justice for the lovely radio show and the lovely mix. And we would like to thank you because, you know, this is Black Music Month, but we're going to give y'all a lot of music. So next week we got Speak Low coming, but the following week we're going to give y'all some R&B. Okay, so if y'all want to be a part of that, all three of y'all, give me about 15 minutes, boom, 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 and then we can have the lovely mix in R&B version. How about
I
that?
got it.
Woo! So yeah, I got a couple of R&B.
I got some R&B in my mix.
Yeah, okay, good. So I love that. Because we want to give it, you know, the flowers to the whole genre. You know what I'm saying? If you got some rock, you want to put that rock up in there, J Pad, you know what I'm saying? That rock.
Oh yeah, you already know I
It's
got
Black
it.
Music Month. We started all this gangster shit. You feel me?
Yeah. We started this shit.
So y'all know how we do every Thursday before we get up out of here. We got to go ahead and strike a pose. But this time, I want y'all to kiss my motherfucking ass.
Oh, sugar boogie.
Come on. Kiss my motherfucking ass. You ready?